Kind is the Third Kind, 1977 sci-fi classic directed by Steven Spielberg. This is his third Hollywood movie released in theaters, and I gotta say, it is a very good movie. It was released the same year that Star Wars came out, and both movies nominated for Best Picture at the following Oscars. They were both nominated for Best Director too, I think. And if if either of those won, I would really want Star Wars to win. Annie Hall won Best Picture, but although Annie Hall was a good movie, I think either Star Wars or Close Encounters should win Best Picture. But I would have much preferred Star Wars win over Close Encounters. But I digress. Um, Star Wars is a sci-fi action adventure. This one is a sci-fi drama. Both these movies are also directed by two good friends, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg. Lucas, Star Wars, Spielberg, Close Encounters. um, the movie stars Richard Dreyfuss as a everyday blue-collar working family man who's named Roy. He's an electric lineman who starts to investigate UFO sightings after this alien UFO comes to Earth, and it causes a lot of weird things to happen, like a power outage in his neighborhood that leaves him basically jobless for a while. Terry Gard does a good job playing his wife. The people who play his kids do a good job playing his kids. The Terry Golfey, who plays this 3-year-old boy who's the son of this single mother who's worried about the UFOs too. They both do a good job with their roles, especially the kid. For the 3-year-old, he was a talented actor. Spielberg gave him some tips on method acting, I'm sure he accomplished that pretty well. Yeah, there's a scene where his toy is floating. He's enjoying it, and then later he looks out the window when he sees the UFO and he says toys. And I mean the way he interacts with this movie, even spoilers later when the house is invaded. I mean he's amazed at like this is like pretty light he sees when mom opens the door, and then he disappears. So the aliens abducted him, but later they let him go along with these other people that were adopted. So they were peaceful aliens. They didn't want to hurt or kill or kidnap people. Now, the kid, he just has this childhood innocence in him, the way he interacts with everything going around him, just like a 3-year-old would. And I bet that kid would have acted the same way if that happened in real life around that time, his age. the He's the best actor in all the movie. No, even though all the other actors are great, both main and supporting. Francois Truffaut, French New Wave director, he plays a scientist who's helping a team of scientists investigate the UFO sightings, and he helps the U.S. Army as well. And they use these musical keynotes, da re mi fa sol la ti da, to communicate with the aliens on this billboard. Like when the ship lands, at night at the end scene they go they do Morse code with the music, and the aliens, they make Morse code and the music on the lights on the spaceship. It's just a wonderful, powerful scene. I think the main theme of this movie isn't just UFOs or childhood innocence or being a good parent, being a good family man, father. It's also about like peaceful negotiations, because this was made during the Cold War. And like as Spielberg said once, if these people in this movie can become friends with these aliens, why can't we make friendly negotiations with the Reds, meaning the Soviet Union at the time? Yeah, the make peace with make try and be at peace with all nations. That's a wonderful sentiment. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, and I love the final scene where they do see the aliens come out of the ship. Of course, they're the stereotypical bobble-headed men, but they just like do hand signs with Richard Davis to communicate, the hand signs of the musical notes, and then before they leave, they wave goodbye to everyone. And I like how the protagonist, Richard Davis's character Roy, he's just a regular repairman. He's not some soldier or politician like we would see in most sci-fi movies, which is so great. It's great. This is something new and refreshing out of all the other sci-fi films I've seen, especially. I mean, it's not an action movie. It's a drama. It's more about family, which is good. It's good to something new for a change. I'm pretty sure that's what other people thought when they went and seen this when it was out in theaters in the 70s. This is the 40th anniversary Blu-ray release. It has the director's cut, the theatrical cut, and the special edition. The special edition has Richard Davis's character getting on the mothership and flying off with the aliens. But Spielberg preferred director's cut ending out of all three, which I do. I've seen all three, and I think Spielberg's director's cut is the best. Is the best version of this. Um, Also incorporates an incident in the movie that two real life incidents into the movie. Like one is with him as a child when his dad woke him and his mama and his siblings up in the middle of the night and took them outside and told them, "Hey, look at that!" And those lights in the sky that talk with UFOs, and that was one of the main inspirations for this movie. Another real life incident he incorporates into it is when these Navy jet pilots during the 1940s disappeared while flying over the Bermuda Triangle. The pilots in this movie are the well, it's a speculative fiction of where they are now. Like in the movie, they were abducted by aliens, and the aliens returned them to Earth at the end, and they look the same age. Maybe they're under the same suspended animation as Han Solo and Captain America. um, but yeah. Anyway, this is a wonderful classic, and I recommend it to everyone. And also, I give it 2 thumbs up. That's my review. If you want, like it, please hit the like button. Subscribe for more. God bless you. Bye.